Good morning. It's good afternoon. It's QueenAger Pat again. This is take 19. I miscounted again. Hopefully when I get into my 20s, I will be able to count to 20, 20 to 21 and get the right number. I was originally going to do this video on a summary of how to do a quilt top, but I just saw on the news that Joe Biden won the election in the States. And I was sitting here listening to all the stuff and watching the videos and everything. And I just felt like a weight lifted off me. It was just the last few years have been, you never knew what was coming next. And it was so not right to listen to somebody say nasty things about another person and make up things in their own little mind. And it was very, very stressful to have somebody that was supposed to be the leader of the free world act like that. And I feel that the tide has turned. I remember my dad when I was born after the Second World War, and what the world went through with Hitler was, we can't imagine what they went through, the stress that they went through, and it must have been just terrible. And I remember my dad talking about it and saying, but democracy wins. We are slow, very slow. We don't stir up people quickly. We don't stir up trying to get people motivated for this or for that or anything. We're very slow to move, but we are consistent. We're like the turtle. We're slow and steady, and we will win the race. And that's what I feel about what's happened. Now, I don't know whether Joe Biden's going to be the best president. I don't know if he's going to have some crisis in the next 4 years, because there seems to be every couple of years there's a major crisis in the world. And he's going to deal with a lot of stuff. The whole United States has been so divided. And with the coronavirus going on and everything, there's just so many issues that he's starting off with, he's starting off with a bad foot. But that's what Obama started off like too, because it was right after the economic depression, after the big mix up with the mortgages and how many people lost their homes and everything back in 2008. So the same thing is sort of going on again, like a calm, careful, slow-moving person is coming in to make it right. And I have every confidence. And I don't imagine Joe Biden is planning on running for 2 terms. He may, if he's well enough, but I would imagine that he will do his first term and let somebody else carry on. And I hope whoever comes next will continue on with slow and careful, looking for things to solve problems, not create and stir up people to be so divided. Another thing Joe Biden's going to have to do, he's going to have to do a Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, when he was elected president, or whatever they call it down there in South Africa, after being in prison for 30 years or whatever length it was, and he was a rebel when he was put in prison. He was a mass stirrer-upper, mass protester. And when he became president of South Africa, he made an effort to calm the situation down. And he did. He did. He got rid of all the fighting between the two parties. There's probably still some resentments, but his calm demeanor. One of the stories I remember, he was in a restaurant, and he was sitting with other people in this restaurant, and he looked over and he saw a man sitting over there by himself. And he called that man over to come and sit with them. And the man came and he sat with him and the other people that Nelson Mandela was sitting with. And while he was sitting there, he was shaking. And Mandela just treated him like normal and just treated him respectfully. And then when the man left, the other people he was sitting with, what was wrong? Why was a man like that? And Nelson Mandela said, well, he was a guard at the prison where I was kept, and he would pee on me. And that's what we need. We need somebody that will take and not remember a bad situation, not remember what was wrong with what was going on, but we want somebody that will calm the situation down and just blend everybody back in together and welcome everybody and be a child of the world, of our world, because we're not individual. We may live in our own country, but we're all connected. All the countries are connected in this world by some way. As we know now with the coronavirus, we are all connected. And so we have to work together, and we have to blend together in a peaceful way. I don't know what the word is, but thinking of each other, empathetic, just being caring and kind to each other. So that's what I know Joe Biden's going to do. I have great hopes for Kamala Harris. I think that we'll get to know her a little bit better as she goes along. But I really think that I think it's got hope. Did you see the video of Andrew Yang dancing in the streets? Like he was doing twirls and dancing all around, and like he was one happy dude. And I think we're going to see a lot of Andrew Yang in the future too. He's got a lot of potential. And so things are looking good in the United States. And I sent an email out. I wish all my American friends best wishes and to be happy. I'm so glad that things are going to settle down. So that's all I got to say for QueenAger Pat and Take 19. And I'm happy for my U.S. friends. And I'm happy for us here in Canada. And that's it.